The winds will be whipping up all across the state, but some areas more than others, and it will be cold. Let's get now to Mark Ronchetti with the forecast. Mark.
Yeah, Aaron, those are some great pictures as well. Very cool stuff. We take you up to Red River where they are making a lot of snow here. These are the snow guns going right here, blowing as much snow as they can up there, getting ready for a Thanksgiving opening. And you can see the guns going because we've got cold air in place up in the mountains right now. The rest of us starting to cool down and colder temperatures on the way as well. 42 degrees in the metro, east-northeast winds at 3 miles an hour. Across the north, temperatures in the 20s and 30s and 40s out east. And down to the south, we're holding on to 50s from Las Cruces over to Carlsbad and Hobbs. Today's highs, well, not too bad, but we didn't see temps get quite as warm as yesterday, and part of the issue there was that we had high cloud cover across a good portion of the state, so that stopped the heating, at least to some degree. 40s and 50s out to the north. Out east, we did get into the 60s, and around Carlsbad, we got to the low 70s. 64 Deming. Silver City couldn't get out of the 50s. Weather disturbance right now continuing to slide off to the south. As it does, it may well throw a shower or two across southern New Mexico during the overnight hours, but what we're watching more carefully is a storm system over the Pacific Northwest. It's going to come down and drive in cold air across the area by Sunday. Now, tomorrow doesn't look too bad. We'll end up with a westerly flow out ahead of this thing, and as we start to see the snow pile up in northern portions of Colorado during the day, we won't necessarily see much here, but as we get into the overnight hours, the chance at snow does jump into the forecast for the northern mountains. But the far bigger story is the wind, which is going to top out at a gust at over 60 miles an hour in some areas of the northern mountains, down into the East Mountains and Sacramento Mountains. East central areas will be very windy as well, and we could well see some real concern here, a little bit of blowing dust from time to time too. So here's a look at the showers working their way across. And again, not a great deal for tonight, but could we grab a spot shower or two across the south? Yes, it's a possibility. And then tomorrow during the day, not much, but early on Sunday morning, we get some snow showers across the northern mountains. And really the concern here is just occasional snow showers throughout the day on Sunday. A few inches of accumulating snow is possible, again, at resort level here, where they could pick up just a little bit of snow. But really, it's the wind late tomorrow. And then on the day Sunday and probably Monday, there's really two little pieces of this thing that come through. The first one comes through on Sunday, the next one on Monday. Both will allow the winds to rip across the state here for a while. Now, as far as Thanksgiving goes, we do have a chance at a couple of storm systems. Now, here's the deal, or at least a couple of different solutions for where are these storms going to go. And what we've got now is one American model which says we could well see a storm drop in our direction here coming up by Saturday. So not on Thanksgiving, a little later. This track would lead to more widespread showers and a little bit of mountain snow, but I wouldn't buy this forecast quite yet. There's a lot that could change. And the model which was telling us before, hey, we could see a big time storm, now is kind of giving us one of those scrapers, which would come across the northeast, maybe give us a few showers across northeastern New Mexico and some light mountain snow as well. Probably wouldn't have much travel concern if this ends up working out. So we'll continue to track this. We're starting to get some clarity here that Thanksgiving's going to be quiet, but later on into Thanksgiving weekend, that's when we could start to see the weather action increase. But again, we'll wait and see how that shakes out. 43 Durango, 41 Pagosa Springs, 47 in Alamosa for tomorrow. Partly sunny across the northwest with temperatures here in the 40s and 50s. Across the southwest, looking at temps in the 50s and 60s, cooling a bit by Monday and Tuesday. Southeast, we could see a shower overnight tonight or early tomorrow morning, but then that chance goes away. Temperatures do fall by Monday. Meanwhile, northeast, the winds really rip later on in the day. And by the way, winds from the northeast all the way down to Rudo, will be a real concern tomorrow. Northern mountains, very, very windy, especially later on in the day, tomorrow night and on Sunday when we could get some snow showers in the mountains. 46 in Cedar Crest, 48 Sandia Park. You guys are going to get ripped by the wind as well. Here in the metro, the wind won't be as bad as it's going to be across the east side of the state, but we could well see gusts around 35 miles an hour or so. Your extended forecast, prepare for the wind Sunday and Monday. As we head toward Thanksgiving, we should be just fine, and much more on Twitter throughout the weekend at KRQE Market.